Hey there, business witches. I'm Cheryl, your resident strategy sorceress, burnout escape artist, and founder of the Business Witch Academy, where we don't hustle, we hex systems that waste our time and build magically thriving businesses. So, can we talk about the dirty little secret that no one tells you about Substack? It's not the algorithms, not the monetization, the images. That's right. The banners, the previews, the thumbnails, the visual graveyard where beautiful design goes to die. Now, I'm a big fan of Substack. I host several publications there myself. I've helped my clients get started on Substack, and I'm even running a workshop next week. But like any platform, it has its quirks. Has this ever happened to you? You spend 45 minutes in Canva conjuring up the perfect image. Your colors on point, your layout gorgeous, your face flawless. You hit publish, share that post on social, and bam, Substack crops it like it's got a beef with beauty. Suddenly your face is gone, your headline is MIA, and instead of a polished brand asset, 1988 is calling, asking for their ASCII image back. So if you've ever spent all that time designing the perfect Substack post image, only to have Substack slice, dice, and crop it into something that looks like it fell down a staircase, yeah, this episode's for you. I don't know about you, but I certainly have done all that and wasted hours trying to fix my damn images, re-uploading, resizing, guessing, and second guessing until I finally threw my hands in the air and went, whatever, it's good enough. But it's not good enough. So today, we are tackling one of the sneakiest saboteurs of your content game: crappy, cropped Substack images, and how to fix them without losing your mind or your brand. So here's what's actually happening. Substack doesn't have one layout. It has several. Each one crops your images differently depending on whether someone's seeing it on the home page, the post page, the email, the mobile version, or cue evil music, depending on the settings you unwittingly selected in your dashboard. Some are cropped in columns, and other in thumbnails, and some square, and some widescreen, and some so small you wonder why they even bothered. Most of these are center cropped, which means anything near the edges, bye-bye, unless you toggled that one little switch in the settings to smart cropping, whatever that means. Who decided that was smart anyway? And measured against what? A potato? And the dimensions that they give you, they are technically correct, but practically useless unless you know how they behave in the wild. So that beautiful layout you made in Canva, Substack takes it, slices it like a pizza, and serves your elbow as the appetizer. So even if you upload the right size, it might still look wrong in one or more places. And it's not your fault. It's the system. And then there's the upload process. Maybe you've done this too. Tried to add a custom email header and it looks fine in Gmail, but it doesn't show up on the web version. Or seen these amazing welcome page images on other people's Substacks, but for the life of you, you can't figure out how they got it there because the welcome page editor doesn't edit. Or maybe you've tried to add your logo or word mark only to realize you have no idea what a word mark even is. You're not alone. I've done all of those. But next week, I'm teaching a room full of Substack newbies how to brand their publications and get everything set up. And so there was no way I was going to show up with my own page looking like a cursed MySpace layout and a giant question mark hanging ominously over my head like the Wile E. Coyote. So I did what any high-functioning, autistic, special interest-fueled business witch high on ADHD curiosity would do. I went full nerd. I crawled in and out of Reddit groups like an ant on a mission, I waded through droves of Substack posts from so-called Substack experts, and I fast-forwarded through dozens of boring YouTube videos claiming to have solved the problem, only to have them talk about something totally unrelated. In the end, I came up empty-handed. Seriously, folks, the internet has no clue how to solve the Substack image problem. No safe zones. Nobody knows. But fear not, my fellow business witches. My adventure did not end there. If I cannot find treasure, I will conjure it. So I did the very thing I've built an entire career on. I ran the numbers, conducted some experiments, and did all the hard work so that you don't have to. I started collecting screenshots, comparing crops, testing different ratios, uploading every image type Substack allows, and watching what broke and what worked. And I cracked the code. Then I documented the hell out of it. That's right, like only a lifelong technical writer can. I took screenshots, drew big red boxes and lovely directional arrows, added text, and created a step-by-step guide that will take you through every image setup you could possibly need. But teaching you how just isn't enough. That's not the way to brew up business magic like only a business witch knows how. It's not magic unless I've made it easy. So I got to work in Canva and created templates just for you because, newsflash, Canva doesn't offer built-in Substack templates. And I packaged up the whole enchilada so that polishing your Substack into a shining jewel ripe for a dragon's treasure hoard is so easy that it feels like magic. I made a complete guide to every Substack image type, layout, and crop with screenshots so you know where it shows up, what it looks like, and where to go in the settings to put it in. And I created a Canva template for all of the different sized images that you need to brand your Canva, and a template for your post image that contains the ultimate safe zone. So you don't need to worry about which layout options you've chosen for your Substack. If you have all your key stuff inside this ultimate safe zone, it's going to look good everywhere. And for my visual witches, I also created a short video tutorial that walks you through all that in case you don't want to read it, and a full deep dive bonus guide if you want to geek out on all the ratios and rules and understand kind of all those pieces of the equation that went into creating that ultimate safe zone. So there's no more guesswork, no more re-uploading 12 versions of the same image, no more hot mess previews, just clean, strategic, click-worthy visuals. The links are in the show notes, so go grab it. But before you go, I want to share a few quick truths that will save you hours of image agony. First, center your magic. Put faces, headlines, logos, anything critical dead center. Substack crops from the middle out. Edges are the danger zone. Unless you've turned on smart cropping. Then, well, good luck. May the AI gods be with you. Number 2, know your purpose. A welcome page image should invite, a post image should hook, a banner should reinforce. Don't use the same layout and graphics for all 3. It's boring and it doesn't get the job done. Number 3, always preview before you publish. On desktop, on mobile, on email, share a draft with yourself and see what gets chopped. Trust me, it'll save you from some embarrassment later. And number 4, a word about word marks. Honestly, this is just a fancy way of saying the name of your publication in image form slapped across the top center of your screen. You upload it in settings in the website section. So at the end of the day, your words, they matter. Your visuals should match that energy, because if your post looks janky, people will assume your content is too. Unfair? Yes, but true. We all know we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but we all do it. So if you're ready to look like you've got a design team even if the team is you, a Canva account, and caffeine. This kit is your new secret weapon. You don't need a degree in graphic design. You just need the ultimate safe zone. And if you need more help getting your Substack set up, then come join me for my Substack workshop. It's called Launch Sequence Activated. And you will get this image guide and template absolutely free. And the link to that is also in the show notes, or visit businesswitchacademy.gumroad.com. All right, witches, that is it for today. I'm Cheryl, head at the Business Witch Academy. Go audit your last few posts, look at those images, and ask yourself, are they elevating your message or sabotaging it? Then go fix it. And until next time, stay powerful, design smart, and remember, your brilliance deserves better framing.